Well, Marvel is introducing a new superhero. She is a 13-year-old genius with the flair to match, and she teams up with her 10-ton T-Rex to protect Manhattan's Lower East Side from danger. The show is called Girl and Devil Dinosaur. It's the newest animated series for the Disney Channel and Disney+. And one of the stars and executive producers of the show, Laurence Fishburne, sat down with our Will Reeve to talk about how one girl can make a difference.
Still working on that thing that's gonna fix all our problems?
Time to get genius! It's working! Yes! Oh, no!
Love the title of the show, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, and making some history and breaking some barriers here. It features Marvel's first African-American teenage girl superhero, Lunella Lafayette, her 10-ton dinosaur, and this duo tries to protect the Lower East Side. What can we expect from them and the show?
Well, our show is, as you say, a history maker. It's also really a lot of fun, and it's a four-quadrant show. It's a family show, so it's going to appeal to people who are like 3 years old and people who are 93 years old.
It's got something for everyone, and you've got a star-studded cast, you've got some regulars, some guest stars, and a star of the show is the stylization of the animation, and it sort of sets the series apart from what we typically see from Marvel. And what inspired and informed that approach to the animation?
Our creators, our creative team, led by Steve Loader, really drew some inspiration from the period in New York during the 80s and the 90s. And there was a lot of art that was happening in New York downtown on the Lower East Side. You know, people like Jean-Michel Basquiat and Andy Warhol were working, and there were people, you know, just making lots of graffiti everywhere. So they're all bringing, you know, all of that sort of creative juice and all of their sort of imagination to this thing, which is going to make it pretty unique.
There's elements to this series that speak to Lunella's personal experience, especially as a young black girl.
Yes.
And how important was that to you to get that right tonally, specifically to this show, and broadly as a push for more inclusivity in content generally is so top of mind?
Yeah, well, both as an artist and as a producer, it's always been really important for me that when representing my culture, which is African-American culture, that you get it right. The cultural specificity is what allows you to be universal. When you can be really culturally specific, there's something that happens when people who are outside of your culture see something culturally specific. They can immediately relate to it. You know, because every culture has those little things, those little specific things. Oh, you guys do it this way. Oh, but we do the same thing, but we do it that way. You know, so that's why it's important. It seems counterintuitive, but somehow when you do something culturally specific, it allows everybody to relate to it.
Now, you're primarily known as not as a voice actor. But you do play a role in this show. You've done voice work before. What's different? What's the same about performing voice acting versus acting you're more typically known for?
Well, I never really made the distinction between, you know, actor, voice actor. I mean, it's all acting to me. The thing about acting for animation is it's a lot more fun. You get to be silly.
and broad. It has to be a big performance.
Yes.
And you do have the voice for it, if I might humbly add here. You've also got a great character that you play in this show, the Beyonder. He's a smooth talker, mischievous sort of operator. What should audiences know about him, and what can we expect from him?
Just that he's kind of an omniscient being from beyond the galaxy.
Oh, okay. I feel like you know how to play that.
Who basically, you know, shows up every once in a while to be the trickster in Lunella's world.
I am the Beyonder.
And Within this world of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, you not only play a role, but you also oversee a whole lot of it as executive producer. What was that experience like, seeing the broad direction of the show, also performing in it, and what drew you to it in the first place?
Well, I'm a big comic book fan. I was a big animation fan. I read the comic that Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is based on, which is an old Jack Kirby comic from like the late 50s, early 60s, called Moon Boy and Devil Dinosaur. And just thought, it would be really great to see a character like Lunella Lafayette, right? African-American teenage girl who's got this super intellect and this super big heart, I
need you to fill in this blank. Fill in the blank. People should watch Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur because
it's magic.
There you go. Well done, sir. Thank you for your time. Best of luck with the
Take care
debut.
of yourself, Will. All right.
Will do.
Thank you.
And you can catch Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur on the Disney Channel and streaming on Disney Plus starting February 15th.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.